This is a demo on how to use nifty and external programs. For example, we might want to use some external program to do radiomics. So what we have to do here is prepare the data for it. The data consists of the source files plus these regions of interest. And we can either do it online immediately after generating these tumor images, or we can do it later on. And I'll take the case of doing it later on. So suppose we've already done. This part we're not interested in at the moment. And we want to start from the beginning and take data which we've analyzed previously and now generate external nifty files. This is actually generating redundant data because all the information is contained in the original data plus the masks files, the files which shows which were the blue dots, which was tumor and which wasn't. Here, let me show what's in here. And here you can see the files. Now I want to go into the nifty file, and this is what I want to use. The first thing it asks me is to make the nifty files, and it says to use the options to set which files are made. This is something you need to do once in a lifetime. Go into here, and these are the different file types which are available. It depends on what external program you're using, which ones you choose. This is the PET in smaller format, CT, and two masks, one for the PET and one from the CT. And this has been done once in a lifetime. I don't have to redo it. Now that's that. The next thing I need to do is choose the external nifty folder. So again, this is something that has to be done once. I'll go into here, into temp, and here I'll make a new folder called group 1. Another new folder called group 2. And this is where I'm going to store my results. You can use anything you like, as many groups as you like. And in fact, if you're using an external machine to do your analysis, it makes a lot of sense to, instead of cluttering up your disk, to write the files directly to a disk on key. In this case, I'll use group 1 just for the sake of argument. Okay, I'll take that, move it off. Now here I go. Click, test, and here's group 1. I'll say save. Okay, now from here on, until I change this again, it's going to write to the last position I chose, which is group 1. So I press my Make Nifty, and I get 4 different files, and with one click, they're there. If I want to go and have a look, there they are. Okay. And that's essentially all there is to it for a given patient. But to make life more interesting, we'll go through, and here we've chosen 41%. I can choose 2.5 in place of that. And that will make slight changes in the regions chosen. Let's see if we can see anything here. It's hard to see a big change. Okay, we'll go back to Nifty. And now we don't need to save all the Nifty files because the input data is the same. We can use these masks only. These are the 2 masks which have just been calculated. Instead of 41%, 2.5. And here we have to add something to the file name because the patient name and the study name and the date are going to all be the same. So let's call this, I'll add this 2.5 to remind me that all I'm doing is generating the masks files. I hit this and I'm done. If I go back to here, I can see the two masks. This is the original mask, and this is the mask of 2.5. Here's the P mask and the P mask with 2.5. And with this, I go with to my external program, and that's essentially it.